So progress on Max has been pretty slow. I managed to get the bulkhead out today. The solar panels have all been fitted onto the roof, and I've got to do the final bit of wiring. It's going to come down onto the fuse box, etc. once all that's installed. But it's been really slow going. You think you're going to do these things quickly, and you don't. All the side panels are all out, they're all marked up because these are actually going to be going back in because they're going to be covered anyway. I had a lot of problem with freezing because the temperature's just been unbelievably low here. So yeah, I managed to get the bulkhead out, which was quite simple. A few power tools and stuff like that. And yeah, it popped out in probably 15-20 minutes, so not a big job. The starter motor had to be done, which was just horrible. Turns out, because they're front wheel drive, you have to take away the exhaust mountings and drop a drive shaft, and there's a heat shield and all sorts of other things going on. As you can see, this is the reason why it's been such slow going. It's just been a winter wonderland for the last 4 or 5 days really, and the things that you think you can get on with, you just can't. You really can't, because you need a door open. You can't work in closed all the time. It's just impossible to. And yeah, you need a little bit of elbow room and a bit of space, and you can't just constantly leave things out all the time because they just get wet or damp or just ruined really. So the shed is absolutely ram-packed at the moment, full of Chinese diesel heaters and all sorts of electrical equipment and soundproofing and insulation and all sorts of stuff. It's not a shed anymore. It's literally just parked camper van at the moment. If it had wheels, we could roll it down the road. So that's where we are at the moment. So I say today was a bit of a struggle, but we got there. But that was just one of the things I was thinking it's going to take a lot of time. Literally just 15 minutes. Zapped. Really think the bolts are going to be on there for so long they're going to have problems and that. No, literally just straight off. And it's now sitting around by the aforementioned shed. So really don't know what they're going to do. It is a two-piece item, but it seems to be like seam welded or something like that. So you'll either have to go back in as is, which I really don't want to do, or it'll have to be cut down. And again, it's the wrong shape. If it was flat or something like that, you could do something with it. So you might just have to go to the scrappy. But yeah, so yeah, for those of you who are not familiar with Shetland, we have some of the highest wind speeds in the whole of the UK. Well, we do have the highest wind speeds of the whole of the UK. Our highest wind speed here was 198, and then the recording equipment took off, so obviously a lot higher than that. So yeah, it's just been horrible. I've actually got a week off this week, so should make some good progress this week. Yeah, Max was used to work for a motorcycle company transporting motorcycles and recovering motorcycles around the place. So she was pretty well maintained, to be honest, other than the fact that she needed a new starter motor. But she runs really sweetly, and underneath is solid. People worry about engines and things like that. As long as your body work is pretty good, if the worst comes to the worst, you can replace an engine. You don't want to, but you can do if you need to. So yeah, other than that, she's rock solid. Exhaust, everything else is perfect on it for an old motor. And she'll sell through an MOT once this is all sorted. So probably about a week to 10 days behind where we want to be. But we're going to make some good progress this week, hopefully, because we're going to make some progress with stripping it all out, finishing all that. It's going to get all cleaned and jet washed inside, and then we're going to start with the first fix on the wiring, and then the insulation, and then we're going to start worrying what we're going to do, because we don't actually have an interior design or plan at the moment. I know the bed's going to go at the back, and we're tiny people, so we don't need a lot of width and things like that, so we don't need to start messing around too much in terms of widthways or lengthways or anything like that with beds. Yeah, so probably just, you know, universal design, a little kitchen unit here and things like that with sink and that. We're going to put an electric pump in. We did, one of the first purchases we got was a toilet, so taking up half the van as we speak. But the missus insisted that we had one of these, so second hand, you know, it was like 140 quid or something stupid like that, and